Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working on a 2007 Dodge Ram 2500 with the Hemi. It's a cool truck. I had one before. We're simply going to be putting new transmission lines on it. You're going to need a few special tools, so pay attention. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. We got some good footage coming this year. All right, now you're going to need a couple little tools. You can do this job without these tools, but this makes it much easier. We're going to be taking off the transmission lines. But you just simply put these on. They're pretty handy. Pinch down, slide this thing back. Kind of tool like this to remove the line. See, figure out what size it is. Should be 3/8. As you see, that made quick work out of it, other than dropping the tool. I'm just going to put a little pan down there. I do a lot of AC work in summertime, so these tools come in handy for that too. Let's work it up in there and just that right off. Okay, so here's our new transmission lines. Let's check these things out. Made by Dorman. I like buying stuff like this when I'm doing actual like lines. They're very accurate, and they make them OEM equivalent, if not better. So I'm going to open these up and take them out. They're a little pricier, but it's worth it, trust me. And now we're going to take a peek under there and see what's going to take. Alright, as you can see, you got these lines. We got some clips. We're probably going to need a few specialty tools. So we need a little flathead to pop that loose. Maybe a little pick. Okay, these are a little dry rod. About to make a new attachment for that. That's no biggie. It's too big spec for something that's been on it for all the years. A little tiny flathead to get that little clip to pop back. I see it. Yeah, that's the same kind of clip. Alright. We're gonna get our little pick set. We got several different flatheads.
nice and pretty for me. Alright, there's a little thing right up in here. The pick might not have enough leverage, so the shoes, the screwdriver. There you go. Let me simply just want to push these out. Now, if I can save the clip I'm going to, don't be surprised if it breaks, because like it says, old. Alright, maybe we'll get that one out. And that part of that side broke, but it's okay. Alright, so I got that part. Now let's move over here. These little clips, I'm just gonna pop off. It's kind of like a protection clip. I think it's gonna have little C clips in it. My guess. And these are to protect them from coming back out. This is where a pick's gonna come in handy. Alright, so these little clips, hopefully you can see it. You're gonna want to push them up and out. Don't want to lose them because it didn't come with new ones. I probably have some because I always save them when they do come with new ones. But it's a little clip, as you can see. Set it right there so you don't lose it or hit it. And this one's upside down, so you're not going to see the top of it. I want to get a different pick. One with a little bit better angle. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to be adding links to tools that are affordable and good quality that I believe in underneath my videos. You might be watching this before that's on there. I'm sorry. This is something I just haven't figured out how to do yet. I'm working on it. Just up and up. See, that one kind of fell on a secret spot, but I think it's right there. I didn't hear it hit the ground. I feel something up there. Okay, that's it. Okay, there you go. You don't want to lose those. I'm not going to pop that out yet because there's still a little clip up there I want to undo. I don't know how messy. Well, we'll see. Good time to drain it, I guess. So let's go ahead and just try not to make too much of a mess. that drain. Okay, like I said, we got another little clip there. It's all gooed up. Let's spray it with some brake cleaner. We can go ahead and release these now. We don't need these no more. It looks like we should be able. That's what I'm hoping. We fish them out this way. That's what I was hoping. Might be wise to leave that front clip on. I know we're making a little bit of a mess, but we can easily clean that up. But leaving that on is going to give us a better idea of how to route it. Because we'll have it completely going. And hopefully our new lines match up as good as the old lines. So before we take that clip off, let's take the new line and see if they shaped them good enough. But it definitely looks like they did. That's pretty dang good and close. I like that. So that's the front one. I'll take that front one off first. Set that to the side over here. This is the back one, so let's take that bad boy off. Put it back on the same exact spot right here. Before we forget, get that out of the way. Okay, let's not waste no time. Let's push this thing right back up in there. Wow, mine's still fresh. And what's the next? Okay. Now we want to take our clips and show you a trick. You want to take the clips and put them back in first. I guess we'll just do one at a time. Dang it. That's the ones in there. That one's in there. So now hopefully you can see this. We're gonna take this line. It's gonna help guide us where it sits at. We're gonna go ahead and snap that one first. I don't know if you heard that snap, but it snapped nice and good. And we're gonna put this one up in there. That's not. Just want to pull on it, make sure it's tight, because it ain't gonna come loose. Like this one looks like the clip's not in the whole way. Just want to double check it. That's the point of these things. Once you push these things in, it's gonna lock them. If you're having trouble locking it, that means it ain't sitting on the way. That one's just giving me trouble because I can't get my hand up there like I want. There it goes. Alright, so those two are locked in. Now, I'm gonna take this plastic over here. So I lock this one in. You slide it up like so. Push that in. Push that in. And then lock that clip back in. We did have an issue on this dry rotted one right here, but we're going to put it on. I'll just come back and add a zip tie to it, because it's still got half the shape to it, just for extra support. I'll put a zip tie around like that. And then the second one, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it like right here. There you go. So once I get that zip tie on there, that'd be nice and sturdy. We got a little seepage on that pan. We're gonna clean it up a little bit and spray it off. We're probably gonna do a drain and fill on it later on, but not today. All right, so we got this all in place like we like. Okay, so you always want to look inside there. That's not lined up real good, so we want to take like something to kind of straighten it out a little bit. Same thing with that one. Snaps in nice and good. Snaps in nice and good. Now you go ahead and add some transmission fluid in it, so I'm gonna clean this funnel out. I know I'm gonna at least need a quart because it was already a quart low before I put the lines on. As you can see, we also installed a radiator and a water pump, which I did a separate video on that. That should be good for right now. We're gonna start it up and kind of like shift it through the gears and let it do its thing, and then we'll recheck it when it's hot. Check for leaks, the usual stuff. The customer's gonna be super happy with the outcome of this job. Okay, now it's time to fire this old girl up. Okay, so now that we installed the transmission fluid, you simply just want to come in here, run it through each gear, reverse, drive, first, back to neutral, to reverse, back to park. Always check your fluids on a nice level surface, which we do have right now. Get you a paper towel. Come over here and pull your stick. Wipe your stick off. Our goal is it's hot now, so we want it to be in this notch mark right here. There's a cold and hot measurement. Slide your stick back down in there. Pull out smoothly. Keep it level. Alright, so we're approximately about a quart low, so we're going to add another quart to it, and we'll be good. I'll pour about a quart in there. While that's set on, let's go ahead and get underneath this car. Make sure our lines aren't leaking. Lines are good, but let's go ahead and clean them up and just our handprints and stuff. Let's do a good quality job to again, brake clean is a perfect cleaning agent. Dries very fast. Okay, we cycled through the gears a couple more times. Now we're gonna check the final check for the fluid level. As you can see, she's perfect. Alright, so as you can see, we're all done and cleaned up. The trick to every successful job is to plan ahead of time. Always use good quality parts. Make sure you have the correct tools. Always, if you're another mechanic doing this for a customer, give them more than they expect. If you have the opportunity in a location where you can clean up the engine with a pressure washer and shine it up, man, you'd be surprised how happy they will be, because we both want the same thing, the mechanic and the customer. you know, the customer wants a good mechanic and the mechanic wants a good customer. So it's a relationship. Even for the do-it-yourselfer, same thing. Give your car more than what it expects. The car likes to be clean. I have found over time that a clean engine runs good. It runs a little bit better. So, last but not least, we're going to close this off. Take this off here. Every successful radiator job ends with a good, solid, reliable radiator cap. It is not recommended to put the same cap back on. You know, it's got a rubber seal on it. It dry rots. You don't want to get a comeback or have to have an issue just because of a radiator cap. Voila! Beautiful job, beautiful truck. I really enjoyed this one.